देश के नाम पे सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो क्या किया दोस्तों, सब्सक्राइब करके जाना और वीडियो देखना आखिर तक। जय श्री राम।
Obvious areas, so they've been able to cover ground quicker. Now I just want to open this up, viewers, because obviously there's a big controversy raging, and Dr. Anand Ranganathan, Dr. Bagai, and the learned doctor from the TMC, Dr. Shashi Panja is also here with us. Let me begin with all the doctors first. Dr. Ranganathan, are the figures doctored? The government is under attack. We manipulated. And if you suddenly look at the numbers of the last 10 days, we haven't really crossed the 63, 65 vaccine dose mark. And the insinuation is it's all been hoarded to bring out on the day the Prime Minister turns 71, make him look good.
रुको जरा, सबर करो.
Obvious areas, so they've been able to cover ground quicker. Now I just want to open this up, viewers, because obviously there's a big controversy raging, and Dr. Anand Ranganathan, Dr. Bagai, and the learned doctor from the TMC, Dr. Shashi Panja is also here with us. Let me begin with all the doctors first. Dr. Ranganathan, are the figures doctored? The government is under attack. We manipulated. And if you suddenly look at the numbers of the last 10 days, we haven't really crossed the 63, 65 vaccine dose mark. And the insinuation is it's all been hoarded to bring out on the day the Prime Minister turns 71, make him look good.
Good evening, Rahul. We have a choice. We can either believe the facts or we can believe Sitaram Yechuri and the Chinese. And I'd rather believe the facts. But by any stretch of imagination, Rahul, vaccinating 22 million and it's still ongoing in a single day is unreal. It's spectacular. It's a phenomenal achievement. And everyone, as you said, rightly, everyone involved should be congratulated, and most of all our health workers, our nurses and doctors, not to mention Prime Minister Modi and his team, that, to their immense credit, course corrected after 6 months of laggardness, it has to be said. So this is the best possible birthday gift for him. In fact, if this is going to be our vaccination speed from here on, I wish he has a birthday every day. Rahul, vaccination saves lives. This has been proven rather spectacularly in the UK. That has also vaccinated majority of its population using Covishield, just like we have. Vaccination does not prevent infection, which is rather disappointing, to be honest. But that's the way it goes. The Delta variant is a nasty piece of work anyhow, with a third wave looming. And I'm sure we will get it, unfortunately. I'm happy that we have now vaccinated 800 million or 790 million Indians, at least with the first dose. That's most of the vulnerable population. And going forward, with under 18s also coming soon under the vaccination tent, hopefully, this augurs really well. So I'm hopeful that the third wave will not be as catastrophic for us as was the second wave. And here is the lesson, to be honest, that scientists and health policy makers must take from this. From January, Rahul, till April end, we saved 124 million lives through vaccination. We could have saved many more. Our speed was an average 1.5 million shots per day. In fact, in all those 4 months, only once we reached.
No, especially when the government insisted at variance, as you know, with Dr. Guleria, that there was no vaccine shortage, despite knowing the spectacular ICMR result, that initially out of 110 million Indians vaccinated with the first dose, only 21,300 got COVID. So the success rate was 99.98%. So people died during the second wave because they weren't vaccinated, plain and simple. One Indian vaccinated meant one oxygen cylinder less, one death less. I feel terrible for what their near and dear ones went through, are still going through. Rahul, just 30 seconds. You know, you want the bitter truth, and here it is. There is nothing worse than a what if in medicine. What if he had got that drug in time? What if he had got that vaccine in time? If we can do 20 million a day today, why couldn't we do 20 million a day back in March or April, especially when the government said there was no vaccine shortage? Notwithstanding the fact, as I've said repeatedly in the last 1 year, that despite being a world vaccine R&D hub and manufacturing hub, we were 3 months late in getting to the vaccine. But anyhow, this is great news, and these questions must be answered. I'm sure they will be answered by the people in charge, because lives were lost. And I'm hopeful we will learn these lessons, because mock and ridicule, Rahul, all other isms except criticism in science.